PG ambassadors, pioneers, grassroots leaders, friends, a very good afternoon to you all. 大家下午好. I'm very happy to be here for this appreciation lunch to thank all the PG ambassadors for your good work. This is the third year we are having a gathering for our PG ambassadors. It's a small gesture to thank you for all the effort you have put in for so long. We started this PG Ambassadors Program, in August 2014. And we recruited volunteers to walk the ground, engage pioneers and their caregivers, family by family, household by household. Explain to them the benefits of the PG package and reassure the pioneers who had worked so hard for Singapore that they would be well taken care of. Your role implementing the PG package was critical because it doesn't matter how well designed the package is, we have to close that last mile to get it to every household, to get each household to understand what is this about, how can it help them, what can they do to take full advantage of it. And you were successful in doing this with many, many households because you are patient, committed, passionate. It's not easy to be a PG ambassador. We recruit quite a number, many volunteer, they go through the training, some make it, then they go and actually go house to house, a few more drop out. Finally, we're left with a hardcore, those with the commitment, the knowledge, and the endurance, who have the touch, and who have the passion, and who can make it work. A lot of things you must do. First, you must take the exam, must master the policy content, know what this PG package is about. What are the different pieces, who gets what, how does it work, what are the rules. And there's a lot. Originally, it's only the PG package. Now you must know about MediShield Life, MediSave, outpatient treatment at hospitals, and I'm sure more things to come. And there are other things now, because we have expanded it beyond the pioneer generation to other seniors. So there are other support schemes for the not quite pioneer seniors, like GST vouchers, like the EASE program for upgrading the HDB flats, like the Seniors Mobility and Enabling Fund, so many things. So first, you must know about all these things. Secondly, you have to visit the households one by one, week after week, and explain what all this is about, simply, clearly. Tell the pioneers what they need to know in terms which make sense to them, which they can relate to. And you also have to learn how to interact with the elderly. Naturally, older people are a little bit more cautious when strangers approach them, as they should be. So it takes a while to get to know them, to warm up. And sometimes you also have to deal with seniors who are not so happy because they may have missed out on the PGP or on the support schemes, and you have to reassure them and encourage them and try and build rapport with them. But in the end, you have won over the seniors with your kindness of heart and your dedication, and not only close the last mile, but continue to go that extra mile for the old people because you cared for them. For example, getting them help or medical attention when they need it, or just lending them a listening ear, being sympathetic, empathizing with them, which sometimes is all that they need. Because of your efforts, we've reached 7 out of 10 seniors in Singapore, which is a remarkable achievement, and I'd like to thank you all very much for that good work. The pioneer ambassadors come from many different backgrounds. Students, housewives, some are professionals, some are retirees, some are also fellow pioneers. 4 out of 10 PG ambassadors are above the age of 60. Young and old ambassadors also benefit themselves from engaging pioneers. Because we have, for example, Mr. Uni, who works with who is an ambassador, who is 67 years old, but if you look at him, he looks like he's 50 years old. He's a former civil servant. He's retired now, and he enjoys meeting seniors who are also civil servants. And they talk about the good old days and share their concerns and problems over cups of kopi. And he spends his time in a meaningful way. But we have young ones too, like Hsien Loong, who's year 3 in Republic Poly. He's only 20 years old. And one day he was at home, the PG ambassadors came, talked to his grandmother, and he was inspired by what they were doing, and he decided that he would become a PG ambassador. And even persuaded 2 of his schoolmates, Yang Fan and Leroy, also to become PG ambassadors. So Hsien Loong's experiences have given him and his friends a deeper appreciation of how hard the seniors work to build today's Singapore and what their own grandparents need and other people, their grandparents' generation, also need. And in turn, that motivates them to continue serving. So having done good work, I think the conclusion, because this is Singapore, is that we should do even more good work. And in the next stage, we want to build on what we have been doing and continue engaging this generation and also future generations of seniors. So last year, the PG Office and Ministry of Health started a pilot program to integrate and pool resources for senior-related services. And this included bringing together healthcare institutions, the hospitals, the nursing homes, the social work agencies, grassroots leaders, and fellow residents to help our seniors age well and age in place. So this is a community network for seniors program, and some of our PG ambassadors championed this, and we tried this out in some of the constituencies. So in Tampines, Marine Parade, and Yio Chu Kang GRC, more than 300 PG ambassadors participated in this program. And they brought seniors to health screening exercises, encouraged them to join group exercises with other seniors, and linked the seniors up with friends in the neighborhood. In Tampines alone, the PG ambassadors brought more than 200 seniors to health screening. In fact, for many of them, it was the first time they had ever got themselves checked up. And altogether in the 3 GRCs, in Tampines, in Marine Parade, and in Yio Chu Kang, the PG ambassadors identified and brought help to almost 800 seniors. So it's good work. And because the scheme has succeeded, we will next year extend this across the PG ambassador network to other constituencies as well. And the PG ambassadors will have a new mission: to deliver care and concern to the doorstep of all of our seniors, to help our seniors grow old gracefully in communities of care all over Singapore. The PG ambassadors embody the same values and the same spirit that drove our pioneers to build Singapore. And you've shown that Singaporeans volunteer, that Singaporeans want to serve, and Singaporeans want to make this country better. So I urge more Singaporeans to take up the challenge, become PG ambassadors, and keep the Singapore spirit alive. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, and an early Happy National Day to all of you.